You're late.
Hey,
God, fuck. We have to get better at that. Yeah, that can't happen every time.
I just don't know what to
like
say.
It's gonna be
beginning.
like a minute of silence.
Okay, all right. Hey everybody, this is the pilot episode 1 of the.
We got nine.
Of our podcast called. We're not sure what the name's gonna be yet.
Yeah.
Nick has this idea for. Oh, maybe we should introduce ourselves first.
Yeah.
I'm Jacob and
I'm Nick.
And this is a podcast. So now that you know everyone in the room,
this podcast is a general.
Has anyone ever done that? The
I don't think
podcast?
so. Yeah, the podcast.
That's a good idea.
Maybe we can copyright it.
Yeah.
Sue
and
everyone.
whoever says podcast in their podcast owes us $6. So it's not too bad. Like they're willing to pay it just to like get us, off their backs.
Yeah. Just like, all right, $6.
Think about all the stuff we can buy.
What, a Chipotle bowl?
Yeah.
You can't even buy a Chipotle bowl.
Twizzlers?
Twizzlers?
I don't like Twizzlers.
Yeah, me too.
But, what did you want to call it? The Night Crew,
night
guys?
No, the Night Crew.
Why don't you tell the nobody that's listening about the idea?
Yeah.
The name.
I had the brilliant idea to call this the Night's Crew as a whole, kind of like a big entity, and the podcast the Night Shift. So it's kind of like, just like random groups of somebody.
So the whole like umbrella would be the Night Crew.
Yes.
Right, meaning
the Night Crew. Like this is like.
What's the idea behind it?
The idea behind it is just kind of like it's here, so
nobody's here. Yeah. It's just two guys.
Just two guys.
And you.
Yeah,
okay.
And they have nothing better to do.
Right. So
but to talk about and drink.
Yeah.
About their. Yeah.
Yeah, just drink their nights away.
Drink their nights away.
Into the sunset.
Oh.
If you like to drink yourself into the sunset, then you've stumbled upon the perfect podcast for you. Welcome to the Night Crew. Hey, that rhymed.
Oh shit, should we?
I'll write it down.
Okay, yeah.
We got it recorded. Technology.
Yeah.
Wow. 2017, America.
Never thought we'd get here.
Yeah. So, this is our first pilot episode.
Episode 1 pilot.
Episode 1 of the pilot.
Shooting the shit.
We're just shooting the shit. A couple of good pals. A couple of good brews. Just hanging out, talking into a microphone. Hopefully there's some listeners out there. Anyone who's
some sad people.
Yeah, storming the internet.
Storming the internet.
Yeah.
The sweaty.
Yeah, sweaty. I don't know why I use the
deformed.
Yeah, the verb storming.
Freaks.
What does storming mean to you? That sounds intense, like Mad
storming,
Max or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that.
If you're scrolling the internet.
Yeah, scrolling or storming.
Yeah. Welcome.
Storm into your room.
No one's listening by now. Everyone's fucking
on the
turned
X.
away. Yeah. They're just like, okay, that first 5 seconds, they're like, this isn't for me.
Well, anyways, so you want to explain our whole deal behind this? Why make a podcast?
Well, yeah, sure, I'll explain it. Well, Nick asked me one day, and I said, sure.
All right.
There's our
That's
backstory.
it. All right.
No, I feel like you should explain it. It's more you like saying that you want to do the podcast, and I was just like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. So I originally I wanted to do it just because I've been listening to podcasts for a while now, and a few podcasts that I want to say inspired me to do it. And it's just about this people talking that are the best episodes, like talking about their past or some of the stories they want to share.
It's being human.
Yeah, being relatable, and that's always the episodes that I gravitated to. So I thought, why not do a podcast where it's just about two normal, average,
just guys.
Yeah, just
run-of-the-mill guys. You see us on
just
the streets.
Your blue collar guys.
You're piece of shit guys.
Piece of shit alcoholics.
Yeah. Oh boy. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have found your safe space.
So yeah. So that was my intentions of starting the podcast.
Well, now that I know, like, he never told me this at first. He just asked me if I want to do a podcast. But now that I know, I think it's a stupid idea. Yeah. It's been done before.
Yeah.
There's nothing original here. So this podcast is over.
It's all over. All right. So
well, today we're gonna talk about how we met, me and Nick.
So how did
our past, the history that everyone's been asking for.
Our long history together.
Me and Nick, the origin story.
Starts from the beginning.
The beginning. So, the year was what? 1947.
I think, yeah.
The robots just invaded, and Hitler was at an all-time high.
Hitler, yeah, he went pretty good.
So we met each other in middle school, actually, and we got each other for science class. In 7th grade.
Yeah, it was the 7th or 8th grade. Yeah, it was
7th. Yeah,
we met at 7th.
Yeah, 7th grade, and I remember the first time I met Nick. It was like assigned seating, so I got put in front of Nick, and he was like really into some work, whatever the fuck we were doing that day.
That was
Yeah, a little nerd. I looked at him and I was like, give this kid a swirly like as soon as I can.
You did give me a whiff.
Yeah, whenever we have a restroom break, he's going to the toilet.
That
was my first thought when I saw Nick. I was like, this guy is going to the toilet.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought of me running to the toilet to run away from you as you're trying to beat my ass.
But yeah, so I'm sitting across from Nick, and at the time, well, still, I don't listen to him as much, but I was a huge System of a Down fan. That's like all I would listen to. I like just discovered them like a couple months ago or something, and I was like deep into them. And he was wearing a System of a Down like zip up hoodie, and so at that time I had never seen like any System of a Down merch like at all. So I saw it and I was like, whoa, dude, System of a Down, like fuck yeah, man. And he's like, oh, it's my sister's. And he puts his head back down right into his paper, and I'm like, oh.
Why did I sound like a fucking dweeb?
Okay. That's how you talked back then, no?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
I try to change my voice a lot, yeah.
I try to change my voice a lot. I try.
You can't hide your voice. But yeah, and I was like, oh. Okay.
Okay. So that was it?
Yeah, you just
was
kind
that
of
seriously
shot
the
it
first
down.
interaction?
Yeah, it was the first interaction. Me saying, hey, cool System of a Down jacket, and you were like, oh, it's my sister's actually. And then you just put your head back down and started taking notes for whatever the fuck we were learning about in 7th grade. What the fuck do you learn about 7th grade science?
Yeah, man, fucking middle school was a
gravity.
I think so, but I think that's common. I don't know.
You think middle school is common?
Yeah.
I would say so.
I think everybody goes through that, right?
Yeah, that's relatable. We like to be relatable on this podcast, and if you've been to middle school, go ahead and smash the like button, right, everybody?
No, I don't know. I know in 8th grade you learn about like space, and you
learn about dinosaurs in 8th grade. I remember watching
you don't.
Yeah, they rolled in a VHS. For all the 90s kids out there, remember VHSs? Smash the like button.
Are you lying?
I remember. No, I just remember some like dinosaur video in 8th grade, and I was like, oh, dinosaurs.
Oh man, I didn't get that treatment at all.
You must have been.
No, you and I had the same 8th grade teacher.
Not for the whole year. All right, we're skipping ahead. So, Nick was wearing the hoodie.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like
way too cool. I was like, this fucking poser doesn't listen to System of a Down.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not gonna waste my time with this guy. Yeah, and he just looked down, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
And that was it.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
just wanted, because you hung out with a few people that we know from association.
Yeah, so we kind of ran like in the same circles, and in our middle school, they separated the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And throughout the whole school, in the mornings, you would go to your certain patios. They had like one was like near the cafeteria, one was near the gym, and the other one was near like the Was it? I guess just the 8th grade.
It was your fucking typical like division of groups.
Yeah.
In every single fucking school.
Yeah.
Ever.
Do they do that in every school?
Yeah.
I've only been to that middle school. I've never gone
the other middle school.
to another. Yeah, if I go to another one now,
Yeah.
I think I'd get like the cops.
Yeah. I think you get arrested
yeah.
for being there without being like a.
I'm not too old, but I'm old enough.
You have that beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
get creepy stare.
Yeah.
But,
like if I wear this hoodie and I put the hoodie up, it's gonna look kind of weird too.
Yeah, that looks strange.
Maybe we should go together.
We'll see what happens. We'll do a social experiment. We'll record it, and
we'll prank videos.
Yeah, it's a prank, bro. It's just a prank,
bro.
But yeah. So in the mornings, I would hang out with these certain group of friends.
Kind of like the Molly crew of people.
Yeah, it was a real strange group, and at the time, I didn't really know what to call it, because you had like your prep kids and like your cholos, and like your gangsters and your like white kids. And looking at it now from like wiser eyes, you can say we're the fucking like stoners weird kids.
Yeah,
and we're the weird stoner kids.
And okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, but you figured this
You're
out.
wrong. Okay, but figured
this out in high school, right? Just looking at everybody. And
you're
like,
just
here's this,
being observant.
Here's
yeah.
that, and you deducted your way towards like, wait, where's the stoners?
Oh my
and you
god,
looked
we're
around,
the stoners.
and you saw a mirror.
I should have known. Yeah, going undercover and finding out we're the stoners. But in middle school, I was kind of a floater. I would like hang out with like different groups of people all the time. But in the morning, that's when like I would see Nick around.
Yeah.
Was in the weird stoner crew.
Yeah.
And so I knew of him, and that was like my first time talking to him, but it didn't really work out. And I could say like I've always kind of been the same person, but you when you were a little younger.
I was definitely a different guy.
Right.
I definitely a low person. I was definitely a way more like introverted person than I am now. I think it took a while. I think until high school senior year, when I started to bloom out of
became a pretty little flower.
And I floated away.
What kind of analogy do you want? Do you want to be like a butterfly out of cocoon?
I want to.
Or a pretty blossoming flower?
Blossoming flower. The flower is good.
Yeah. You like that one?
Yeah.
What kind of flower?
Fucking coolest flower. Oh, what's that one? The Venus flytrap.
No.
Okay.
Do those bloom? Blossom?
No, I don't think they do.
They're just born Venus flytraps, aren't they?
Yeah, that's probably the wrong analogy.
Yeah.
I don't know, sunflower. Tell me sunflower.
Okay. Aren't those like weeds?
Dude.
You're like annoying.
Oh,
weed dude for 20, bro.
20.
You gotta tell that story about when you were,
smoking the dank, yeah.
No, not smoking the dank. About that one time in your computer class.
What?
I feel like that's a real nice, like, from then and now. Yeah, when that girl in your middle class.
Oh, okay, so let me tell you about this fucking bitch.
Here we go.
And if you're out there listening, fuck you. No.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you.
It's on the side of this podcast. But, so, when I was a guy...
Can I just say, if you hear slurping or, like, weird, like, thuds...
Yeah, we're gonna...
It's because this alcoholic, Nick... is drinking 8 beers right now, and he can't decide which one he wants to drink.
Okay, hold on. I tried. Look, I'm trying to, conceal it as much as possible. But when you're gonna hear like, slightly like it's gonna be lower. But as the podcast goes on, it's gonna get louder. It's gonna
the whole podcast.
Yeah, it's like less.
thud.
Less that we can control ourselves. So just prepare for that. I know I did a big slurpee there, but. That was me getting to the story.
Anyways, the middle school story.
So yeah, it was 6th grade. I was introverted. I didn't really talk to anybody. My piece of shit friend,
piece of shit friend.
There you go. He's a good guy. I didn't mean that, but he came up to me, and he was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" Because we haven't talked in a while, and we met each other like in elementary, so. So he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Hey man, won't you come over? We'll talk over here." So I was like, "Okay, friend." Okay, best friend. And so he introduced me to. What?
No, nothing.
Can I continue?
Yeah.
So he introduced me to this one bitch who shall be nameless, and then
that'll show her.
That'll fucking show her.
And
so he introduced me to her. And he was like, hey, this is my friend Nick. And I was like, being as friendly as possible. I was like, hey, how's it going? Then she was like, ew, I don't want to say hi to you. And then, out of my whim, I said, well, fuck you, bitch. Like, really loud. And she was, like, appalled. She couldn't believe that I said that to her. She was like,
It's pretty rough in middle school.
Yeah, it's pretty rough jungle out there. But, so she told the teacher on me. She went up to the teacher, and she said, she brought him over. She was like, this young man just called me the B word. She pointed the finger.
Serves you right.
Serves you right. Serving justice. And then the teacher was like, because he knew that I wasn't a bad kid, but that was just like one instance. And so he kind of had like a talk-to-talk, like a one-to-one on me. He was like, hey man, if you really said that, I'm going to have to like write you up for that. That's like very serious.
Did he seem upset?
Or
just kind of a guy doing his job?
What do you mean?
Oh,
was he like angry at me? Like,
yeah,
you can't say that.
You dirty little kid.
No, he was more concerning of like, because he liked me because I was one of the
one of the good boys.
Yeah, one of the good little boys. But he was
pat
like,
you on the back when you walk in.
Patted me on my penis. Anyways, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's another story. Anyways, so he's like, hey man, look, if you said that, I'm gonna have to write you up. Did you say that? And I was like, well, yeah. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah, I said it.
Oh, yeah. And then he was like, all right. And she was like, I told ya. And then I was like, but she is. And he didn't write me up.
He's like, this guy
knows it.
He tells it like it is.
Yeah.
That's such a funny story.
So.
But you've grown up now. You'll suppress those thoughts and you won't say it out loud now, like a normal human being.
I say it a lot more often, but I think that's normal. It's really
good,
cathartic, just like to get it out.
Yeah, there, but you don't say it out loud. That's the important thing.
Oh yeah.
If like some chick's talking to you, you're not gonna call her bitch out loud.
No, I won't say it to her face.
Yeah, you wait till you get in your car.
I wait till get in the car.
Then you yell your little heart up.
Yeah.
But just a little perspective from who you were then and who you are now. Yeah. Basically, you see the contrast of me, beforehand. So I'm glad I grew up to get there. Yeah, I'm proud of you. It was a long journey. It was a long journey, but you made it. Yeah, I got here. So a little perspective there for Nick on who he was then, who he is now, and so let's see what's the next interaction we had. Okay, so I remember. So that happened. Hey, cool hoodie. It's my sister's. Goodbye. Fuck off. Okay, sweet. Then I remember we had. What did you think of me when I said that? I was let down because dude, System of a Down was like that was like my favorite thing. You're hoping back then. Bond with somebody. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't listen to like anything else. I had I remember always having my fucking Walkman in my backpack with all the System of a Down CDs. Yeah. And in between classes, I would just put my headphones on oh yeah, System of a Down. Yeah. Jacking off. Yeah, dude. I would go to the restroom, put on System of a Down, and just fucking go to town, dude. System of a Down, go to town. What was your favorite song to jerk off to? Oh, dude, Chop suey. Oh, dude. You chop that suey. I tell you, everybody, I chop that suey. That's fucking stupid. Anyways, podcast stinks. So I remember, I don't know how long it was between then and then when we got paired together for the science, some science project. It was a very long time. It had to be more than a year. What? No, it was the same year. It was in 7th grade. This is more than a year. I don't think so. But unless we both failed 7th grade twice and then we got paired. We were paired up with a project in 8th grade as well. No, in 7th grade. Yeah, in 7th grade and 9th grade. No, not in 8th grade, just 7th. You don't remember? Okay, tell your project story. Unless we're thinking about the same project and one of us has the year wrong. No, I think the project I'm thinking about is what we did in class. Okay. Do you want to go first? I go first. No, we're chronologically going along. Chronological order? Yes. So, okay, so the project I'm thinking about, I think the one that's real, that really happened, was when we were paired up in 7th grade. Yeah. I think we drew from a hat, and I went up and I was That's what I was talking about. We drew from something, right? Yeah, and then our teacher was like, That was 7th grade, man. No, that was 8th grade. That was Bonyet. Boniette?
Oh shit, we can't
The
name names.
fuck is that?
Maybe it's a fake name, so we don't have to.
I
bleep it
remember
out.
Miss Roth and
Miss Roth was
Miss
7th grade.
Atkins was 8th grade.
Miss Atkins?
No, okay.
Miss
so-
Atkins is from high school.
No, that's. Oh wait, yeah.
Yes.
No. That was
We
my
drew
English
from
teacher.
a hat,
in,
and then
in-
the teacher.
No,
I
no.
remember.
Okay, so I remember Miss Roth, and then my 8th grade year, I had 2 science teachers,
Right.
which was a white lady, and then a black lady.
Which white lady?
I don't remember her name. She didn't last long because we got her fired.
Wait, what?
Okay, so 7th grade,
Oh, wait,
we
what?
got, anyways, so we got paired in a project, and I remember being like, hey man, we have this project due in a couple weeks, we should get started on it soon. And I remember we didn't do anything until like
Oh, really?
the day before it was due.
Oh my god.
And I remember
Okay,
like
now I remember
meeting
that,
in class and being like, we gotta do something for the project. Because it was like a big percentage of our grade.
Yeah.
And I remember you were like, yeah, just come over to my house and we'll do it. You know, we'll just knock it out. Yeah. And so I came over to your house. It was my first time here. My first time ever, like, us really, like, I guess we weren't really hanging out, just kind of, like, together because we had to be.
Yeah, kind of like association.
Yeah.
Like kind of like like
it was
wasn't
something
really,
we had to do. Yeah. And so at the time, I was hanging out with these 2 really good friends that they were. Oh wait, it had to be 8th grade because
God.
yeah, I didn't hang out with them until 8th grade.
Oh my god. So it is about the same project.
Where I came to your house.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wait. Yeah. Because,
Fast forward to 8th grade.
Oh Christ.
So I didn't talk to
What
Nick.
was 7th grade then?
I guess I didn't fucking talk to you. I guess that was the only interaction. Was like, hey, cool hoodie. Oh yeah, fuck you. Okay, see you later.
No.
Anyways, skip to
8th grade.
8th grade.
We'll leave that blank.
So we got paired with the project. I
Right.
was really good friends with these 2 other dudes. And I remember coming over to Nick's and I'm like, dude, have you heard about this website? And he's like, no. And I'm like,
Wait.
oh, dude, I'll fucking show
Did
you
I
right
hit
now.
puberty from
Yeah,
7th grade
you just
and
hit,
8th grade?
You just hit puberty, man. You had like pimples all
I like
over.
this perspective from you.
Yeah,
You see
and
me
you're like,
grow.
I gotta use the restroom, and you jerked off, and you came back real quick, and
Had to come on my face.
yeah, I was like, oh,
Dude,
gross. And back then, like, there was these like websites that were real popular. The one I'm talking about was called that'sfuck.com. I'm pretty sure the 4 people are listening, at least one of you has heard about like websites like this.
Yeah.
Or like
Are
the
these still around?
I don't know if like that craze is probably over, or maybe it's just a middle school thing.
Yeah, I'm assuming that these websites are like still around because
There has to be
still,
like darker shit out there now that like, middle school kids.
I
know
mean, the
about.
closest thing I think of is 4chan. That's probably
Yeah, but 4chan's always been around, and that's not just like sick like porn related shit. That's just like everything.
Yeah.
There's probably some 6th grader out there who like gets his dank memes from 4chan,
memes.
who's just like, hey guys, check out this
that
new
me?
meme. Yeah, that was you back then. Anyways,
me now.
I remember like in the middle of us working on this project, I was like, dude, you gotta check out this website my friends told me about, man. It's like pretty gnarly.
Gnarly.
Yeah, and he was like, what, for real? I was like, dude, strap yourself in. So we sat down, I type in that'sfuck.com. I don't even think we searched for anything. It was just like the first video there.
Yeah, I remember you introduced me, and we just scrolled down, and then we talked about this one video that you saw with your friends. It was a guy who was jacking off and cut his dick off.
Was
Then-
was it?
And then you told me your reaction of it, and then you were like, "Yeah, I was watching it, and the guy jacking off. He cut his dick off."
I don't remember that shit. You're fucking making this up.
No,
dude.
that's real.
What was my reaction?
And then well, they can't fucking see it, but you were like making a face that you were throwing up. You were
Oh,
like,
really?
like you were digging the first
Oh,
half.
man, that's nothing to me now, man. I do
Yeah,
that like
I-
every week.
That was in your 8th grade.
Yeah, that was my 8th grade.
Yeah,
My dad hadn't taught me that movie yet, but anyways, so
Yeah.
we saw this video of this guy like being interrogated by some policeman.
Yeah, it was like one of those security videos. that
Yeah,
they
some
have,
security
yeah.
cam, and like for some reason this stupid police guy left his gun on the table because he went to go like eat a donut, and the like guy being interrogated, he grabbed the donut I mean the gun. He grabbed the gun and like he blew his fucking brains out.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Nick, we were just like, whoa.
I
Like,
love it.
and then the cop came back in. He was like, God damn it. He was like,
yeah, like it was not again.
His reaction was like, dang it, I hate
fucking
when this
Tuesdays.
happens. Yeah,
He
oh,
got the
man.
mop and he fucking cleaned them up.
Cleaned it up. I remember we were just like, whoa, that's crazy.
You know what's fucked up about that video is I remember when the guy, because usually, I don't know if you saw that video of another guy like shooting himself, but he did it from the mouth.
Nah.
But this video that we saw together, he did it from his head.
Yeah.
And so when he shot himself, I remember he was still like conscious.
Oh, still like tweaking
yeah,
around.
he was like still in the process of dying. Like it didn't fully kill him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was in the officer's position. If I just saw a dude like kind of dying, but
probably
not really.
go eat another donut.
Probably. I'm like, this is gonna take a while.
Dude, I'm really sticking it to the officers right now, man.
Yeah.
Those donut eating
Donut
guys.
eating fuckers.
Yeah. Take that,
Take
officers. But yeah, I remember watching that. We were like, whoa. And then we like got to work on the project.
Yeah,
or
that was
something.
right after.
Yeah, we got like
I want to say like
some
we did
crayons
like 10 minutes
and-
of the project.
I remember it had something to do with like cars or some shit.
Yeah, no, we were talking about bands actually.
No, that I mean, yeah, but that had nothing to do with the project. Because
yeah.
that's kind of how we connected. Because I would talk about System of a Down, and then you would talk about your favorite band, Tool.
Yeah.
And we were just like back and forth, and I was like, yeah, Tool's cool, but like System of a Down's like better. And you're like, fuck you.
I remember I showed you a song that I love from Tool.
Oh, you showed me the music video, which is my first time seeing the music video.
Yeah, and I not only showed you the music video, but
Yeah.
I showed you a specific song that
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
loved, and then you shadow over it.
Yeah, I was like, that's not System of a Down.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah. Dude, back then, like, if it wasn't System of a Down, like, I wasn't fucking with
yeah.
it. Yeah. Until, like, I don't know what got me out of it. I
Was it high school?
Nah. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Like, or that summer. That summer is when I got, like,
Oh, okay.
into a bunch of music. Yeah. Because I like listen to, like, a bunch of different music. Music's, like, my thing. And, like, Nick's more like the video game film guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm, like, the music, like, poetry writing type of dude. So those are like a little bit of like our passions here and there.
Yeah, I would say so. Although I don't oppose to like different kinds of music. I like I like all kinds.
Definitely. Yeah, we definitely have this like back and forth where I'll show you different bands, you'll show me different films or directors and stuff, and then we just kind of like.
Or you would show me different movies.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah. Or like something like a film that I don't think Nick's seen, or like a band Nick doesn't think I heard of. Like we'll just go back and forth, and like keeps things fresh.
Keeps things fresh.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we did that project in 8th grade, and what? Okay, so yeah, that project happened, and we got like what, a C+ or something.
Oh yeah, like, I mean we passed, obviously.
Yeah. Because we're smart.
Yeah,
we're smart
kind of.
kids.
I don't even know what the project was. It
was about
like,
cars. I'm telling you.
It was about cars? Okay.
I remember like cutting out some really shitty, like car.
Yeah, I remember it was some poster
out of like
board that
some
we did,
construction paper.
Oh god.
Yeah. It was. I think it was like about like green, like energy or something.
Oh really?
Like eco-friendly shit.
Yeah.
Was that around back in 8th grade?
I don't know. That was
What
like
year was
100
that?
years ago. No wait, if it was in 8th grade, it would have been either from 2008 to 2009.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's how I calculated my, whenever a grade starts on the year. And
Oh,
then it
really?
ends on, yeah. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
I
The
always,
year prior,
Yeah.
or after? Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I never noticed that. So it had to be like 2000,
8 or 9.
right? Yeah, 2008 or 9. Yeah, they didn't have green energy back then. We
Yeah,
discovered
I don't
that
know
what
if it's a thing.
2000 like last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, they're like, hey,
So-
check it out. I found this project.
Oh my god.
These kids are fucking geniuses.
That's crazy. Yeah, we probably failed. I don't fucking know.
Probably. We're probably still in 8th grade.
But I remember in 8th grade, the class that we were in before I got sent to the other class was like a really bad class. I remember it was like me and my 2 other friends, like our little trio, and then this other trio of girls. And I was friends with like one of the girls from that trio. Like we were really good friends. And I remember like the 6 of us would just like fuck up the whole class.
You guys were the fucking bandits.
Yeah, we were like the fucking class clowns, man. I remember like if it wasn't us like being loud and like ruining the lecture for the day, then it was like the girls, and it was back and forth, and like days where it would be both of us.
So
it was just
were
hell.
Teaming up to
Not like on purpose, like hey, let's like fuck up this bitch's life or anything.
like unknowingly,
Yeah.
it just like it's naturally happening.
Yeah, we were just like fucking like knocking off as little kids, and then like it was such like a strain on the teacher. I remember one day that she just like dropped her shit and just walked out of the class and started crying.
Oh my god.
And then like the principal came in and he was like, "You kids are going to hell." And I was like, no, he was just like, no, he didn't really say that, but I remember like that was the day that I was like, oh shit, this is pretty serious. Yeah, like our stupid jokes have like crossed the line somewhere.
So she literally dropped, like physically dropped whatever she was doing?
Yeah, she was like in the middle of like, or at least trying to talk, and we were just like laughing over whatever she was doing, and she just left the room and started crying.
I mean, did she tell you guys to shut up?
She tried, but
it didn't work.
It didn't work. Yeah, I mean 6 little shit kids,
my
like
God.
compared to like one teacher. I guess like, and if I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
I think she was new to the school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she didn't want to like, or she didn't have that type of authority. Like you know how like you hear from other kids like, oh, this teacher's pretty tough, or like you know, stuff like that. She didn't really kind of have that, I guess, presence.
Yeah.
I guess would be the
well,
right word.
how old was she?
She was like 97.
Oh, really?
She rolled
really
in her
old?
wheelchair. No, I don't fucking remember.
God damn.
I don't know, like in her 30s or 40s or some shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I remember she started crying, and then the principal came in and he was like, "This ends today," and we were like,
"You're going to hell."
Yeah, we're going to hell. And I remember like a couple weeks later, or like through the weeks, we had like substitute teachers here and there, and then we got split up. Like the whole class got just sent to different classes, and that room was like a fucking ghost town. I don't know what that room was used for afterwards. I think like the teachers would go there and like just do drugs.
Just mourn the teachers.
They would do drugs and have like crazy sex.
Crazy fucking.
Yeah. And they'd sell the DVDs online.
Yeah.
On that'sfuck.com. It all connects.
That room did smell a lot. Right?
Yeah, it was gross. But then I remember that's when I went to the other teacher who did have a presence. She was like very known around campus. Campus like it's a fucking college. Everyone talked about campus. I remember at Starbucks and my friend was telling me like, watch out for her. No, I remember like she was just known for being mean.
Yeah,
and fuck, she definitely was.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Bonyet.
Bonyet? The black one?
Yeah, the black one.
So the first one was, I don't remember. I remember Miss Roth, but that was 7th grade because she was cool. But
the one that quit, you don't know her name?
No, I don't remember the one that quit in 8th grade.
Okay.
But are you sure it was Miss Bonyet?
Bonyet, yeah. I remember that really well.
And you got sent to that class too?
No, I was there the whole time. It was
okay.
You fuckers that came to my class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, my timeline's like all fucked up.
Yeah, you think in 7th grade, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Your whole
yesterday.
I
don't know what's going on.
Up.
But I remember that's what I meant, where I met, who did I meet?
Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny. I remember I met
class,
Johnny, Kenneth, and Ruby. That's where I first met Ruby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Nothing really crazy happened in that class. Everyone got split up, and it took me a while to get friends. But yeah, I remember the teacher just being like really strict.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I saw the video on dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. Really? So I was there in that class.
Full circle. You must have been in your System of a Down hoodie, looking down at your paper, not paying
that was 7th grade.
To the dinosaurs.
8th grade.
That was you the whole middle school year.
No, it wasn't.
It's all goddamn blur. I'm sure my timeline makes sense to someone out there.
Yeah, I'm glad this is all clear. Yeah.
Whoever's listening, I want you to get a pencil.
Yeah, write this shit down.
Yeah, get some paper. Start from the beginning and write it all down.
The very beginning is like 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
And 8th grade is 2008, 2009.
Figure it out.
Send us.
Yeah, send us your information. Let us know what's real, what's not.
I would say take a picture of it and then sit it on Facebook, but
yeah, just put it on Facebook. Add us at
but I think they should put it like
thenightboys.biz.
They should send it through mail because I want a physical copy.
Oh, like snail mail?
Huh?
Like snail mail?
The fuck is snail mail?
Snail mail. That's what they call like actual physical real mail.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, send it there to insert your address here. So
we'll put it in like.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description.
Put it like Google Maps.
Wherever the fuck where are we gonna post this?
Post what?
The podcast.
I'm not gonna post this shit.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna post it anywhere. God damn it. I forgot. You just wanted to see if your mic worked, and I was like, let's start a podcast.
YouTube.org.
So we're doing it to YouTube?
Yeah. What else? We can do it at iTunes, but I don't know how to get on there.
It costs money. I think Zuckerberg bought iTunes.
Oh, really?
Under the table.
He's fucking buying everything.
Oh, god damn it. He tried to buy my jeans last week, and I was like, back off, Zuckerberg. Yeah, nah. Fuck. I have SoundCloud too, I guess. Oh, but they have that thing.
Yeah, they have that thing, that limit.
Yeah, where you can only post, like, a certain amount of stuff before you have to give them money.
Yeah.
I hate when businesses want my money. That's the worst.
I don't like it when they're trying to make a profit.
Yeah, dude, that's so stupid.
I want to use everything for free, and I want them to do what I want.
Which brings me to our next topic. If you made it this far, right now we're gonna put a paywall in front of it where you have to give us $20 if you want to listen to more.
To more
of our podcast here, or you can reach us at our Patreon at the Night Guys.
Is it the Night Guys or the Night Crew?
Nightboys.com. We go from $1 to $100, and every increment of money you give us, you get a different little treat. Yeah. So we have shout outs to actual sitting live in the studio audience.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
You can reach our Patreon, send us your money, give us your gifts, the whole 9 yards.
Just give us your stuff.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
Any type of way you could think of giving us your money, we'll take it.
Oh yeah.
We got PayPal, Patreon.
As I said, mail.
Yeah,
a physical copy.
We got the whole
money.
thing. Yeah.
Or send it to Facebook.
Yeah, send it to Facebook.
Yeah.
This is an exciting podcast.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right.
What else? What's our next topic? So we talked about middle school.
Yeah, we talked about middle school.
And now
middle school's a shithole.
A little shithole place.
Now we're going on to the big city, the big Wagner.
Not yet. Did you like middle school? I feel like we still got a little stuff to talk about middle school. Did you like middle school?
Okay, alright, yeah. Well, middle school was weird.
Because I feel like as little as we knew each other back then, like we didn't really interact too much.
Yeah, I besides like 7th grade, what I had you for, or where I know you from, we didn't really talk.
Yeah, it was
much.
still a very small like interaction.
I think the only thing that we talked a lot was the project.
Yeah, the project.
That was
our
the only
biggest
time.
like increment of time.
Yeah, besides that, I knew you from other people.
Yeah, just association mostly.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you think about middle school? I mean, your overall experience when you look back at it.
6th grade, I don't remember too much. It was kind of shitty. And then 7th grade, I had like a core group of friends I used to run with. And then 8th grade, you know the guys I ran with in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Always like, I guess I started like partying at a young age and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So increment like got better for every grade.
Yeah. So it just got better and better.
I would say so too. I would say so for me as well.
It was 8th grade.
Yeah. Well, 6th grade was a fucking hellhole.
I don't really remember 6th grade. It was kind of a blur. But I remember like me starting to like get out of my little shell in 7th grade, start to talk to more people here and there.
Right.
And then 8th grade is when like I guess I just did more like in school and also like outside of school.
Yeah.
Because I knew people from like band, because I was in band in middle school, 7th and 8th grade. So I had those friends, and I had like the friends in the morning, and then I had like my core group of friends who I had to like hang out with also outside of school.
So you had a pretty good time.
Yeah, pretty good time. Yeah, got some good memories back then.
Yeah, well, it was, like I said, 6th grade was a fucking hellhole. I fucking hated it. That's when I started to really hate school. I hated school in elementary.
When you were like, I'm gonna run away.
Did you do that?
I feel like every kid's had that thought.
I'd never done that.
Oh, really?
Because I was too scared.
Oh.
I was always scared my parents were gonna just beat my ass.
They're gonna find me and beat me.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, where the fuck am I gonna go? Like,
yeah, dude.
crazy.
I feel like everyone's had like that thought at least.
Yeah.
We just got an email from Mark Zuckerberg himself. He's suing us for $8 billion.
Yeah.
Dang it.
He always fucking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reply to him. Anyways.
He had his chance.
Yeah, I feel like every kid's had that like moment, like
I'm
in their
gonna run away.
adolescent years.
Just fucking.
I'm getting out of here. No one understands me.
As a actually, as a little guy, because I thought
As a wee baba.
a wee little baba, I thought that getting a house is as easy as just walking up to it.
Oh really?
And saying that.
Oh
it's
dude,
mine.
I have a memory of like my parents, like my first time seeing $100 bill.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I had to be like fucking 8 years old.
Yeah.
Right, and I didn't understand like the fucking value of like anything.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing like $100 bill, like my mom handing it to my dad, and I was like, "What?"
Whoa.
I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "How come we're not living like in a mansion?"
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was like, "Why don't we have a helicopter, Mom? Like $100
It's
bucks?
weird, yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude, if you had like $50 as a kid, you were fucking killing
yeah,
it, dude.
You were crushing back then,
You were
bro.
crushing it.
You
But
were just like in that shit, dude.
no, it's a weird memory that I have. A long time ago, we had like a bunch of VHSs,
Oh,
and at a
really?
garage sale, we sold it for $100.
Whoa.
And for whatever reason, my mom gave me that $100.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know
Wow.
why she did it,
I
but
remember like the most money I had back then was like $40.
$40.
Yeah, and I
which
remember
is
that
average,
being like
yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
But, like I saved it.
Because you can't work like
Yeah.
unless your parents like say they'll do this and I'll
Yeah,
give you,
even
like,
as a little
nickel.
kid, like what the fuck do you spend it on?
Exactly. I
Like
don't know.
the latest like G.I. Joe or Hot Wheel fucking track
How
set or
old
some
are
shit.
you?
I'm saying back then, like what the fuck do kids spend their
What do
money
you mean
on?
back then, like in the 80s?
The
did-
80s? Where did
no,
we
no.
grow up in the 80s?
The
What
fuck?
the fuck?
No, what are you talking about? Are you talking about
I'm
our
saying like
childhood?
as a little kid, yeah, like when we were like
video
8
games, man.
and 9 and shit. Like, oh, you video games? Okay.
Yeah, me video
I
games.
wasn't too crazy into video games. Like I had like my little 64 and SNES, but like I don't remember like buying video games. I
Yeah.
remember them just like showing up. Like if my mom and dad came across one like at the store one day.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know like video game places existed until
Really?
like I
That's
was like
interesting.
in my like early teens like or tweens I guess, like 11, 12, 13, going to Blockbuster and seeing like the old little like GameCube games and be like,
Oh
whoa.
yeah, fucking video stores, Blockbuster and Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
That was like my fucking kingdom. Like I
Yeah.
always went there every week. Every
Yeah,
week.
same. Like my family too.
Yeah, just like come on, then we take a trip.
I guess that's what I'd spend my money on, just like little shitty video games here and there.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't too into it. Like I didn't know what was good and what was bad.
I guess candy too.
Oh
If you
yeah,
think about like
candy.
candy, just
No, because I never really had like a sweet tooth back then.
yeah.
Yeah, like so, I don't fucking know.
So mine was video games for
Yeah,
sure.
I don't remember what mine was until like I was like a little older. That's when it became like music, and I used to buy like CDs and shit. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I guess I was around the same age, like I said, like 7th grade and shit.
Yeah.
But like before then, like when in like elementary, I don't know what the fuck I'd spend my money on.
I mean, you didn't really have money in elementary anyways.
I got like a small allowance.
I found my shit like on the floor. And
Oh,
I was
yeah?
like,
Just like just gathering quarters.
I just literally like stole stuff out because I didn't really get an allowance.
Oh, you were a thief.
I was a thief.
Oh my god.
I learned my skills.
I can't believe I'm sharing a podcast with a thief.
Yeah.
The police are on their way. I just
Really?
texted them, yeah.
Is that what that text is?
That's what that text was, yeah. I had a feeling you were gonna say that, so I told the police just to come over, just in case.
Oh shit.
But
dude.
I made the right call. So, you better run.
Well, let's finish this podcast and I'll start.
Okay, I'll tell him. I'll text him. Tell him no.
Okay, yeah. No.
Okay. Anyway, so you got $100 from a garage sale.
I got $100 and I don't remember what I spent it on. I think it was video games. That's all I can think of.
Wow.
That's my whole thing.
It's full circle. Oh my god.
So I don't know, what
The Quentin Tarantino podcast,
Quentin Tarantino.
where we tell something before it
We
happens.
say the N word probably 100 times. Probably.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're gonna. Should we?
No,
No, I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's do it one more time.
Anyways, yeah,
Oh, that died fucking quickly.
yeah, that's what I was going for.
So, anyways, we talked about middle school. We talked about childhood. We talked about how your dad fucked you. Let's talk about the high school.
High school.
High school.
9th grade.
9th grade.
Let's have like a big like pause like section into it. Are you ready, everybody? High school.
High school.
9th grade.
9th grade.
You know what I think's weird? Those schools that have like 6th, 7th, 8th, like 9th, all the way to 12th in like one building.
Oh, those still exist?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
There's like schools out there that like, I guess like it's more in like small communities.
Yeah,
where,
because
like,
that'd be a fucking nightmare if it happened.
I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. I think you get to know like the people you grow up with like really well. You know.
That's true.
Like you have the same like core group of people. I guess it's shitty if like the people are like shitty. You know?
And then you have to.
Or if you just get bullied like for a whole chunk of your
yeah,
life.
if you just have that one bully to ruin your life for like 6th to 12th
It's
grade.
like, you're going nowhere.
Those are 6 years of getting your ass beat every
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
day.
Yeah, never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Or it could be great, could be good.
Yeah, depending on your bully.
Depends on you.
If he's a good bully or a bad bully.
It whips your ass in a good way, you know.
In a good way.
Maybe it's a good year.
Unless you're the bully, then that'd be pretty sweet.
And if I
Imagine
was
all the lunch money you
Holy
get.
shit.
That's a lot of lunch money, dude.
That's like a salary.
That's like you got clock into work and shit.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta beat this kid's ass. You think bullies like have so much kids to bully that they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat.
Have like a journal,
Stanley.
just like.
Oh shit. Like they come up to him, it's like,
Man.
could you move my ass beatings like Monday? It's like, ugh. You can
Dude, bullies have it rough, dude.
switch shifts with somebody. Yeah, they're
man.
already managers
Poor
of their own
bullies.
ass booting.
Anyway, so 9th grade.
9th grade.
Where did we fucking start?
I was in football.
In 9th grade?
Yes.
For Wagner?
For Wagner High School. I
Oh,
was
shit.
a football player.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well,
Why I didn't fucking talk to you?
Yeah, no shit.
That's why I didn't remember you.
But yeah.
So 9th grade, what the fuck was I doing?
Fuck man, yeah, I was in 9th grade. I was in RGC. I was doing everything in 9th grade. I was the American, 100% American beef.
Wow, you're making me look like a real shitty dude.
Yeah, well, again, it was like in middle school where I only know you from association.
Okay,
I just know you
think
for Kirby.
9th grade, during the summer of 8th grade, or during 8th grade, I had just got my drum set. Really shitty drum set, like, that my dad bought from, like, his friend for, like, $100.
Right.
Just, like, real piece of shit
Yeah.
drum set, right? And...
But you played the shit out of it?
Yeah, I played the shit out of it. I remember, like, I didn't have stands for, like, the cymbals and stuff.
At the time, were you, like, criticizing, like, this is a piece of shit? Bro.
No, I just had fun playing it.
Yeah.
But, like, looking back at it, like, I was shitty, man.
Especially if you have the shit now.
Yeah,
you're
because, like,
God
I
damn.
mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty decent.
All right, calm down.
Anyway.
yeah, calm down.
So I think, I was just more into music over the summer, like, between 8th grade and 9th grade. Like, I really got into, like, a lot of different music off of, just, like, different blogs. That's when the internet really took off, and, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was popular back then?
Fucking... I don't know.
Yeah,
what the fuck was popular back
I
then.
don't know. I remember
I was
people...
always late to like the social medias. I remember I got MySpace like the last year it was popular. I was like, this MySpace thing's pretty cool. And then like a year later, everyone was on Facebook, and I was like, what the fuck? I just got here to MySpace.
Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah. I was like late like to fucking everything, man.
I remember at least in sophomore year, they had those big stupid tank top shirts, and it had like swag. Swag was like
oh
a
yeah, the
huge
whole
thing.
swag trend.
No,
you're skipping ahead. That was in 9th grade.
Oh shit, that's in sophomore.
What year was it for 9th grade?
9th grade? I just remember like doing a lot of shit. I was a good kid.
I was a bad kid.
I was on the fucking right path.
I was a
and
little
then I
shitty
fell
kid,
off
dude.
the next year.
I was a shitty kid.
Really? What'd you
Yeah.
do? What'd you do so bad?
I was like getting drunk like at random parties and shit.
That's normal. You're talking about like bad shit.
Bad shit?
Yeah. Like,
That's bad shit, man.
that's like normal kid stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess
talking about
so.
the real dirties.
But every week, like,
Okay, maybe.
yeah, like, fuck, man.
Well,
like
I think that's
skipping
better than
school and, like,
every day, like now.
Yeah, that's yeah,
Good point
You're
there.
right. Maybe I should send the police in right now. Arrest both of us.
Well, you're still hanging out with the same people from.
Yeah,
Before,
like
right?
the same group of friends, and like it just got bigger, like the group of friends, and we would just like hang out more and more, go do this, go do that, get into trouble, whatever. That's when I started like playing with music a lot more.
Yeah.
Just like different friends. I was like, oh, you play this? Like, oh, well, I play drums, dude. Come over.
Kind of like expanding.
Yeah,
kinda
we'll
like
fucking
talking
hang
about
out,
people,
jam, whatever. Real hippie style. Yeah, dude, we'll fucking party and play music, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Would
remember.
you say high school when you really expanded like the different musicians since it was
Yeah,
like a bigger
for
school?
my musicianship, yeah, definitely. As far as like friendships, I was still hanging around with like the same, like different group of people.
And you were still in band, right?
Yeah, I was in band for my freshman year. Was I in band my freshman? Yeah, my freshman year, and then my sophomore year. And I remember getting out junior and senior, because I was like, yeah. But in fucking, I remember. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to play like a lot of sports. Like my dad used to put me in sports like all the fucking time.
Like what?
Like I didn't mind, dude. I fucking played everything. Like basketball, football, baseball.
And Kirby, or you just
No, like outside, like
Oh,
the
okay.
fucking little league shit.
Little leagues, okay.
Yeah, so I did basketball, football, baseball.
God damn.
I did fucking like
everything.
karate, archery. I did like
Archery. How do you do
polo, like
archery?
the horse polo. I did
Okay,
like
fuck
like
you. now you're
swimming.
fucking yeah.
I did skydiving.
All right.
Like, oh man, dude, I did
Alright,
fucking
folks.
all. I
Folks,
did like
there-
duck hunting.
There it goes.
I remember
There
like,
we go.
oh man, dude, I did a lot. I was the Atari champion.
This is
from the-
where I would click out of the podcast. I'm like,
Anyways, so yeah, I did like a lot of sports shit. And I remember the summer of 8th grade, my little shitty kid self was playing to like do another little league season.
Yeah.
And I remember it was, how old are you in like 8th grade? You're like 13, 14, right?
Oh no, you're that in high school. When you're in 8th grade, you're
Okay,
like,
so like 12, 13, right?
Yeah.
Because when you get to 9th grade, it's like 13, 14.
yeah.
Okay, so I remember, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it was like 11 and 12, and I was like going on the verge of like 13.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the midway in the summer, I would hit like my birthday, and when I enter high school, I would be 13, right?
Yeah.
I remember I was playing like 11 and 12 baseball, and I was gonna turn 13, and like it was a big deal. It's like, hey, he can't play on your team. He's like, he's too old. He's gonna be too old.
Really? There was like drama
Yeah,
between
and I remember like
teams?
being like young, like it didn't really like occur to me. Like I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
And my dad, I remember him being like real pissed off. He's like, I want my son to play, because he used to coach and shit. He used to
Yeah.
coach like the football teams and the basketball teams and like,
Really, your dad?
yeah, he used to coach all like the little league stuff that I was a part of.
Holy
So
shit,
sometimes he'd be the coach, sometimes not. Like it was like on and off. But that year, I remember like we had like a good group of kids, and he was gonna be the coach. And like the little city council was like, yeah, we don't know. I don't think he can be in. We're not sure about this. And so it went all the way to fucking Williamsport, which is like the hub of like little league baseball. That's like where the championships go in Pennsylvania.
Right.
And my name got all the way over there, and like the top people were like, nah, like yeah, he can't do it. Yeah, and I was like, it came all the way back down to us, and my dad was like, sorry, you can't play baseball this year. And I was like, oh wow. I was like, huh, okay, all right. I was kind of
I mean, did you really like playing?
that. Yeah, I was kind of indifferent to it. I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do this summer then?
Yeah.
Like, there goes like my bulk of my activity.
Yeah.
So that's when like I really got into music. Like,
Yeah. So what the fuck else am I gonna do?
yeah, I just like I knew I always liked music, but like that's when like I really like dove into it.
Yeah.
Like just like hearing different like bands here and there. Like, you know, like back in when I don't know if bands still do this now. I don't know if they do it as much. Like bands used to put like the thank you like list like to people, and they like list different artists and stuff,
Yeah.
or like I guess shout outs or whatever. And I remember like just looking through like all the CDs I had of like different artists, and like discovering like the people that I'm into, who they're into, and just like putting on my headphones like from the CDs I bought and just playing along like my shitty drum set.
So that was a very
Yeah, it was like a weird like I guess like
awakening. I don't know.
yeah,
what's
I
the
guess you
correct
can say
word.
that. Yeah, an awakening where
So was it for you like getting basically banned?
yeah, I don't know if I'd be the person who I am today if like the top dogs for Little League wouldn't told me to fuck off. Yeah. If they didn't tell me to fuck off, like I might be like some like jock fucking baseball dude.
Yeah, you might have actually.
Yeah, it would have been weird. I would have been on the football team with you, and then we would have met a lot sooner. Yeah. It's so strange, man, how like those pivotal moments in your life can come from
really
like
matter.
Yeah,
really,
or just come out of like fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Like something you never expect. Yeah, but like that's when I got into music, and that definitely shaped me for the people who I was hanging out with in my 9th grade year.
Because they were really into music, and you were really into music, and then it was.
Or it just gave us like something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I like this artist. You like this artist, and I've always been kind of that person where it's like, oh, you like this person, you should check out this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, branch off.
Yeah, if you like this group, check out this group, or vice versa, whatever. So yeah, that gave me like quite a bit of friends, like in high school, definitely in my 9th grade year.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, it was pretty weird, like thinking about it, and I think about it from time to time, because my little brother, he's like real into baseball, and stuff. So I always wondered like if he had a moment like that, what he would like fall into.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What would you say your brother would be like if he would
like if he couldn't do like
if they told him to fuck off as well?
Oh,
like
dude.
Your brother, those.
I have no clue, man.
Like,
I really
is
don't.
he into anything at all? Else?
I don't know.
You think he would follow in your footsteps?
To music, no. Like we're like night and day, man.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, we don't really. Yeah, we're not like each other like at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I try to joke with him, like my jokes just like fly right over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, I tried.
Yeah.
We'll try again some other time, but you know that's my effort for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he would be into, but definitely worked for me. Like it made me who I was. It was like a real pivotal year, but yeah, definitely met a lot of friends back then because of that for sure.
Goddamn, so 9th grade was super important.
Yeah, I guess like unknowingly, yeah, or just yeah,
Just
definitely,
crazy, man.
definitely different.
I had no idea. So that was 9th grade.
Yeah. What about you for 9th grade? And you're all
Fucking 9th grade was so weird because I didn't like football, but I played it anyways. Mostly because I did it by like, well, I played 7th grade and 9th grade.
I feels like I'll keep on doing it.
Yeah, basically, because it's like it's kind of like in band. And once you're with somebody for a while, or you're going through like people, it's kind of like
becomes routine.
Yeah, it's kind of like your little family. Kind of like people go through shit together. So it's like, well, why not?
Same little group of friends. Like, hey, you gonna be in football again?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Like, yeah, why not?
So I did it mostly because of that. But when I played it, I finally figured out like, fuck this shit.
Because it jumps in intensity.
Yeah. Basically, from middle school you don't know shit, and then high school it gets fucking serious.
Yeah.
It's whoever like stays, they're like super passionate about that certain thing. And they want to get in the NFL no matter what. They're like,
I gotta make it.
I gotta fucking make
it. Dude,
it.
I definitely like can relate to that for band. Like for middle school band, you're just like in a room, just like playing like shitty music.
Around.
Yeah, just fucking around. And then when you get to, I remember for 9th grade, like I had to go, like to like 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, fucking band camp, and it was like a super big, responsibility that you had to do.
And that was only in high school?
It started in high school. Because they kind of usher you in during 8th grade, like the last leg of 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like the band directors from high school in the area come to town, like the different ones.
Yeah.
Like, so you had like one from like the north side or east side. The surrounding high schools would come around, like kind of recruiting, like, we want you to join like the band in this high school, whatever the fuck.
Snake goalie.
Yeah. Like recruiting for the fucking army or some shit.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So band camp was what was the duration? Was that 12 hours?
From 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock, yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Is
and
that
you
12
have
hours?
to stay there?
Yeah. And
Holy
they wouldn't
fuck.
feed us, and they'd beat us, and we had to poop and pee in cans in little buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was awful.
It's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you like into that?
Made me horny, dude.
Anyways, yeah, dude, that was weird. And I also met like I said, a little group of friends there. Small little family.
Yeah, you basically like know people and then you just
small
start
little
hanging out.
shitty summer. Everyone complains about their summer, like, oh, why am I doing band?
Yeah. Everybody's complaining to be there, but they're still there.
Still there, yeah. It was a big chunk of time, dude, like, out of my summer. I guess that kind of shaped me in a way for, like, I definitely say for, what do you call it? What's the word? Patience.
What do you mean?
For patience.
What do you mean?
Do you not know what patience means?
No. What do you mean?
It definitely as far as just a human attribute, just to have patience, especially for those
to
really
build
long
your
days.
skills on.
Yeah,
or okay, all right. Yeah.
Something that because people always said back then bands character building. And I say that's one thing that I definitely learned is patience, as far as learning the music and getting stuff right.
Better,
because it's definitely team building as well.
Yeah.
For people that you've never met before that you're spending the majority of your day with,
Yeah.
So
I have 12 fucking hours.
Yeah, I guess that opened up my people skills as well. So I can't complain about it too much. It was pretty shitty, minus the whole not feeding and.
But you still got the skills you need. That you still. I mean, would you say the skills you build on that year you would still have today, or you
I go hold my bladder a long time now because of that. Back then, I don't want to shit in that bucket, So I definitely it adds.
All right, fuck you.
Definitely adds.
Anyways, back to my thing. So you were into music, you were in a band.
Yeah.
But I fucking hated sports. I still hate sports, and I hated football. I hated it, but I still went. And by the end of the semester, I was like, fuck this. And I was also in ROTC too.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Which the high school we went to, the ROTC, was pretty strict.
Pretty strict. It was a good place to go to if you didn't know what you want to do, or you just want to be a part of something.
Yeah.
ROTC is open to everybody. ROTC is just a bunch of freaks get together.
Looking back at it, a lot of the weird kids were
a lot
in
of
ROTC.
weird kids, because where the fuck are you gonna go? It's kind of what else?
The weird kids who couldn't play an instrument.
Yeah.
ROTC.
Yeah.
That's where they went. Yeah. That's where they went.
They just fucking give you a flag and you just do that. You flip it around and shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what I remember a lot of the ROTC kids were really into paintball. It's
yes.
Yeah, we're going paintballing this week, and I remember I had this one kid. Yeah, for a class. But I talked to a little bit. He was super in ROTC.
Yeah.
Always had his backpack fucking stuffed with his uniform.
And they love Call of Duty.
Yeah, they love Call of Duty and paintball. And I remember him telling me about him going paintballing one week with all his ROTC friends, and how he shot 4 dudes in the head.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I can't wait to join the army and murder people.
Fucking kill brown people.
Yeah. ROTC. Woo. Yeah. Twirl a flag and shit. I don't know, it's weird seeing those kids who just are ready to join the fucking army and ROTC.
I had no fucking idea the magnitude of the decision.
Yeah, it's just this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's so strange to come to that conclusion.
I can see
so early at a young age.
If your family's into it, and then you just
that's true.
Your dad's hey man, it's job security.
Yeah, if you know your dad, your grandpa.
If you it's kind of the Air Force or the Navy that has the kind of family branches. Usually their families go because it's such a way to
Yeah, man, dude, I'm glad I didn't grow up in a family like that. Or it's just my father before him,
Yeah. My dad's was in the Air Force.
Yeah, my dad too. So
really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
No, but my grandpa. I mean, he was a part of the whole army thing, or just some militant force. But I think it was more on the technology side.
Oh really?
He worked with
IT kind of.
Yeah, worked with the computers and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he never really faced battle, but still he's kind of pretty strict,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Militant kind of.
Yeah, militant kind of mindset.
Guy,
yeah, definitely the old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Type of dude. But I mean, they're just your grandpa.
Your grandpa.
That's how it is.
I'm gonna open the beer. You're gonna hear something.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm drinking Devil's Backbone.
Oh, product placement. Nick's drinking Devil's Backbone, brought to you by Real Ale Company.
Oh fuck.
No, dude, don't do that. They're not gonna pay us their billions of dollars.
It's going to my backbone.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh no.
I would recommend it if you live in the big TX.
If you live in the I'd say grab yourself a Devil's Backbone. Oh boy.
Oh boy. And cut.
Anyways, so your 9th grade, my 9th grade, pretty
Action.
different.
Yeah, pretty different, pretty polar opposites, I would say.
Yeah, definitely polar opposites.
Yeah, so again, with the middle school, we didn't really talk much, right?
High school, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, high school and middle school. Well, alright, so, let's see. My 9th grade, okay. 10th grade, still hanging out with the same people.
See,
like, those fucking, like,
did anything
memes.
big happen in 10th grade for you?
10th
Because
grade.
it was like a fucking... Just everything in my life
Fuck.
changed in 10th grade, man.
Dude, 10th grade's like a...
Fucking blur.
It's a fucking blur for
Or was
me,
it just
dude.
like 9th grade, just like you're not in band anymore? It's like the same shit every day.
No, so I was in 9th grade, 10th grade, both years in band. But, like, 10th grade, I don't remember shit, man.
Really?
Unless 9th grade and 10th grade just, like, kind of blur together,
Yeah, kind
yeah.
of like you just put in one thing. It's like your brain's telling you, like, fuck.
Like,
it's
who
the
gives a
same
shit? Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't need to store that information. Who gives a shit?
I like it how your brain's just like some IT dude just like
Just
putting
like,
files in.
yeah, just like, fuck it.
Oh,
These
God.
two are
And
gonna
he's
go
dragging
together.
it, like, all your memories in one file.
Oh, man, I hope they fire that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember
Or
shit
get a
half
new
the
guy
time.
to sort shit out.
Yeah. God damn it.
So,
Just
yeah.
one day wake up and remember everything. Like, I can see it. Oh my god.
I can see the code. Oh god.
Yeah, dude, I don't remember my fucking.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know what I do
10th
remember from ninth school? Ninth school from
school,
ninth
yeah.
grade, or maybe it was 10th grade.
What?
The fucking dress code. Do you remember the dress code?
You know what? Yeah, I remember 9th grade. There was a strict.
It was super strict. It could only
Strict
be
dress
collared
code.
shirts
Yeah.
or college shirts.
What? Really?
Collared, like polo shirts,
Yeah.
or it had to have like a college
Yeah.
logo or something like that.
Oh my god, the dress code was.
I
such
remember
a
like
waste.
the friends I hung out with, like they would always wear band shirts, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, fuck it, man, I'm gonna wear a band shirt too. And I remember like in my fucking geography class,
Yeah.
wearing a band shirt, and like this fucking it wasn't the principal. What do they call them? Like the fucking like goons that work for the principal.
The goons.
They're not teachers.
The goons.
They're not a principal either. What are they?
They're employees, but
You know the people I'm talking about? They're just kind of like
yeah. The
they don't teach a class.
No.
They're not the principal.
they are an employee. They have a title, but there's no like general thing you can call
I
them.
don't know what the fuck they did.
They're
They're the goons.
They're
They're the principal's
No, there's
goons.
an actual term for it, but I just can't think of it right now.
Anyways, one of those fucking guys.
Yeah.
I remember him coming into my geography class, him looking around, seeing like the 4 group of friends that I'm sitting with who
Yeah.
aren't wearing collared shirts either,
Yeah.
pointing at me and being like, "You're going to fucking ISS, come with me."
Really?
And I'd be like, I would look at my friends like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?"
No, see,
Like,
see, this is where I
Oh
think
my
went
God.
wrong. See, your friends did it out of the first thing out of the gate, so they know like there's no hope for them, but they saw hope for you.
little
Yeah,
by
little
little.
hope.
I
And
mean, it
then
didn't
they
last long.
fucking
Like
got
it was
you.
always off and on. Like
Got
I would
you.
wear a collared shirt sometimes.
It's kind of
They
like
would
whatever
wear
they
it.
feel like.
Yeah, it would be back and forth. Like they would wear it sometimes. I wouldn't. They would. You know, like. But I remember all the time, like sitting with my friends, none of us wearing collared shirts, and he would always fucking call me.
Yeah, man.
I think he had a thing for me, man.
Yeah, I think
This
I
like
think he- yeah.
bald-headed fuck. I don't know who the fuck his name is.
Yeah, he probably was like, I like that curly fucking bitch.
Yeah, curly-haired.
Curly.
Fuck. I get my hands on that guy.
We jacked off in a restaurant.
Yeah, probably.
I saw him. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. that's a story for another time.
That's another story. That's my sophomore year. So that was sophomore year? That was still freshman.
Maybe either one. It's that dude working the files in my brain that makes it all a blur.
Yeah. So I can go on about 10th grade or
No, go for it. What was your 10th grade?
so
'Cause I can't remember mine for shit.
yeah,
But yours seems
my-
like a big
my
change
10th
in
grade.
your life.
Yeah, that was like a big thing for me in 10th grade. I got my first job. First of all,
Oh.
I got my first job. I got it.
At the fucking theater, right?
Yeah, the movie theater, and it was the worst, the worst thing that's fucking ever happened to me. But okay, it wasn't the worst thing, but it was pretty bad. It was kind of like this any like shitty like.
Well, you got the job there because like,
Minimum
I
wage
like
job.
film.
I love films. I got that's like the only job. This is not a fucking line. This is the only job I applied for because I didn't want to work anywhere else.
That's pretty cool though. I mean, at least at the time.
Yeah.
Like I would love to fucking work at like a record store.
Oh my god.
So like you working at a theater, I
you
guess
would be
is
so
equivalent.
excited to work at a record store. Like,
Yeah,
just being
absolutely.
Like, yeah, man. Dude, I was so
Like,
excited.
I got the job, yay.
Yeah, my first job.
I'm the best.
It's
yeah.
literally the job that I wanted.
Your dream job.
My dream job, basically, or close to it.
So tell me what you thought it was gonna be like, and then tell me what it actually was.
So, as a naive little 16-year-old,
Little Baba 16.
little Baba 16-year-old, I thought it would be the best thing in the world. As in, like, well, first off, you get free movies, so you can watch all the movies you want. And plus, you get to be around that environment. So,
Yeah.
And plus, you're working with people who you assume that would like.
Also like film, yeah.
Yeah. So you would just make a group of friends automatically. You would have.
It always
like, a
gives you
connection.
something to talk about. Yeah.
So, as a kid of not having a job or not like knowing what a job contained or whatever, I was going in it like unknowingly, just like, all right, this is what I want to do. Like, this, I know it for sure. So, as time went on, I got the job, super psyched. I got the uniform and everything, and let's say in like 2 weeks. In the first 2 weeks,
Your smile just slowly depleted.
oh my
Little by
god,
little.
holy fuck!
Oh.
Is it like the most? Man, that shit can make any person cynical. Just working
man.
in that kind of environment. It's not only because like the movies that would come out were
Just bad at the moment.
this bad, and it was on the verge of like comic book movies becoming popular.
They're just superhero after superhero.
Exactly, like superhero movies or Marvel movies are first starting. So
Yeah.
you got your Thor, you got the fucking Iron Man, you got the whole 9 yards as far as that. And as time went on, and I noticed like the same thing happening, I started to become more.
Well, like you said, cynical, right?
Yeah, the cynical. Like, it's the same shit that people are watching. And not only that, they're like, they're eating it up, and you get like a variety of people like go there.
I could kind of see where you're coming from, because it's like, you working there, like me working at like the event space, like I work at, like, just the same like fucking like shitty family coming in, like watching the same fucking like, just the same fucking grime over and over.
It's just
and
like,
over,
you
yeah.
know, and it's not their fault. To them, it's like...
Oh, they fucking enjoy it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
kinda like-
it's their time
it's their
off.
getaway,
It's like, this
yeah.
is what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
It's a getaway, but once you're behind the scenes, this is a whole nother different fucking story.
If it's your everyday thing, yeah.
It's your everyday thing. You get to see what goes behind it. And it's not only that, but like the management there was kind of shady.
Oh, really?
There was this one time that there was a rat in the theater.
Oh, no.
There's a rat like going
Are you
around.
saying like a person who like snitched the police?
Yeah, but he
Oh,
got
no.
killed in a gunfire. But that's a whole nother story. But there was an actual little rat. A literal rat.
A little rodent.
A little rodent
Okay.
was going around eating
Thank
popcorn,
you.
and it was a cutie. And so like people would go screaming out of the fucking theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like literally, like they'll complain to me, of course,
How do they see it if it's dark?
because you can hear it though. Like you hear like the
Is that the sound?
no,
I've
just
never
like
heard a rat
little
make a
rat
sound.
tweakings, and then it would just go like in between seats and shit. Like you
Oh
can
my God.
hear it like going, like it would go like across your foot and shit.
I don't know rats made that sound.
Yeah, they do little.
Wow.
So that would happen, and they would complain to me, being like, "There's a rat in the fucking theater."
I heard a dee.
Yeah.
Please stop it.
And I'm like, maybe that's your cell phone, but whatever.
That's your pacemaker going off. Oh my god.
You're a drug dealer. Anyways, so I'm like, all right. So I went to my manager. I'm like, hey, there's a rat in theater 12. What do we do? He was like, oh, okay.
Oh really?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, all right, sweet. I'm glad I told you that. So that was kind of management.
That guy would have been you in a couple years.
That's me now.
Completely broken, just like, who cares?
Yeah. So basically, and plus I didn't really fit in. Oh no, I was still in my introvert kind of awkward
Oh, really?
phase. So I was socially awkward, like
Yeah.
talking to people and shit. So.
Which I could say, like, knowing us now, we're still kind of in that phase.
Oh yeah.
Or like not really introverted, but like I won't go out of my way to talk to anybody.
Exactly.
Like I don't really have an interest like to meet new people.
And why is that?
not like it. I don't know. Like I
Like,
guess,
I'm not opposed to it, but
No,
I just,
same. But
yeah.
I just won't make the effort.
No friend. There are some people like here, like most people would not go like out of their way to talk to you, and when someone does, I feel like like they're entering my shell. I'm just like,
I don't get that way. I won't go out of my way to like. I guess it comes from a place of like me being okay to like be alone. Like I like my quiet time.
yeah, like just, thinking to yourself.
Yeah, like I enjoy it, and like I guess I've grown up that way in a sense. Like all the friends I've made have been like because we've just like crossed paths like in a certain way, not because like either one of us have been like oh, how are you doing, you know, my name's so and so or whatever. It's just always like I guess from school just kind of being paired like in some certain way or having the same class or like kind of forced to talk, you know. It's just kind of strange like that. But then I don't know, like growing up being the age I am now, like I feel like some of the time, or maybe most of the time, like people don't really talk to each other unless they need something. Do you ever see that?
Yes.
Like I feel that like being in a band now, like I won't really talk to someone unless like they can give me something.
But that's
unless I could reach out.
That's
to them.
only because we're around that entire, you know.
No, but like I'm trying to think. Like I don't know too many people who just like talk to a person because they're interested or like think that they're cool.
Yeah. Well. Here's the thing. I mean, I've talked with people from like I compared from people who live in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And to Austin.
Now they know where you live, dude.
Oh my God.
They're gonna be outside just like waiting for autographs.
Hold on.
Dang it.
Bleep out what I said.
Okay.
We're in City A, which is mostly introverts and kind of like
we're gonna edit that out where we live.
City B is people who are more outgoing, whatever. And you know, I was working at a place, and I was talking to my manager, and she lived in City B.
Okay.
Dang it! Yeah! I broke the rules. Anyways, so she lived there, and she noticed a difference, like a stark contrast between her like hanging out with people in that sort of area and hanging out here.
Yeah.
And she noticed that when she went out to talk to somebody here, she noticed that they were more like, oh, that's weird. Like, they weren't like, get the fuck out of here, but they're more like, oh, that's strange. She just,
like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah, like,
okay.
Do you need something or whatever? Like,
which is strange, because I've heard, like, from where we come from, like, it's southern, like, hospitality, that kind of being, like, talking to a stranger, like, oh, how are you doing?
You know, but
or, like, looking at someone like,
it's really
hey, how's
strange
it going?
Because, like, if you do talk to somebody here, it's weird, but in a sense, we don't, like, we're not opposed to it. We'll be like, welcome him.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It's still kind of, like, so if we didn't know each other and I saw you on the street, let's just say, like, waiting for a fucking bus stop or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, how's it going? You're like, oh, good. What about you?
Talk to me,
just
I'll
small
like,
talk, right?
Yeah, small talk.
But other places, it's really, it's not the norm at all.
Are you talking about from the
other places?
What do you
that
mean?
Aren't like that aren't southern states.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like up north or whatever. Like if you do that shit, it's like, who the fuck are you? or so I've heard. Like it's not like I've fucking been everywhere.
I mean, yeah, but the southern hospitality is a thing. I'm assuming,
definitely.
Like you can just go up to somebody and be like, oh, howdy, and then just go on with your day.
Yeah, it's strange, man. I don't know, but I think about that quite a bit. Like, I feel like it's, at least from, like, the people I've seen, like, the people I've been around. Like, I feel like the majority of people, like, really won't talk to anyone unless they can get something from them.
Like, I'm only talking to you for a certain purpose.
Yeah, like, there's an agenda behind it.
Yeah.
You know? Not to say, like, you couldn't become friends, but, like, the reason you did talk to someone... Oh man, another email from Mark Zuckerberg.
Damn it. He's not leaving us alone.
Leave us alone, Zuckerberg, or we're gonna come sue you. God damn it.
God damn it.
Anyways, but yeah, just like it. Not to say that you couldn't become friends like afterwards, but there's always like some kind of agenda.
There's always something like, all right, why is this person talking to me?
Or like the person talking to them, like they're reaching for something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if like the person like getting like what's the word I'm looking for? Approached, like has that like sense of thought. maybe weirded out at first.
Yeah, I'd say more weirded out. Not like, what does he want?
No, maybe
like,
not.
like
maybe,
you're
maybe not completely
like you
weirded
just
out.
murdered somebody. It's like, oh god, what is he asking questions?
Maybe like
about?
completely like shocked, but a little caught off guard.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's not that common.
Yeah.
But if it happens, it's not like you're like,
Let's say like someone like you go to school with, like someone you know takes really good notes,
yeah,
and you know you missed a certain topic one day because you know you didn't go to school.
yeah,
I know that person takes good notes, so you're like, hey, how's it going? Like, oh, like I've seen you around and stuff, and like you kind of fake it until you like reach that point. It's like, oh, did you get the notes for the certain day or whatever? You know what I mean? And like that becomes the real reason why you approach them in the first place.
yeah. It's not because you just want to know that person or whatever.
Yeah, like I've had people from like that come to me for like I've had someone come to me like that kind of talked to me for a while and then asked me about me doing like graphic design and like it's just a thought that like, oh, I wonder if this is why they talked to me in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's strange. It's hard to tell nowadays like what true ambitions are.
Yeah, I mean, rarely would you see somebody just come out to talk to you, just genuinely, like,
Yeah, it's
just
strange.
being
It's
friendly.
strange nowadays.
It's kind of like doing a random act of kindness, just like to be kind, but
Yeah.
you only do it just to get credit for something. Like, I'm gonna volunteer for something.
That's true,
but
too.
It's only to like
Build
me,
that resume. Or
yeah,
whatever.
that resume.
Like,
or,
oh, I did this. Look at me.
or like, oh, there's cameras. Let me just do this, and when the cameras leave, I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna fucking save the ducks anymore or whatever.
I'm tired of these ducks.
Yeah. Fuck them. Once the cameras turn off, these ducks aren't
I'm
getting any
fucking
of my
booking
bread.
it.
Yeah, I'm booking it out of
I
town,
like the
boy.
idea of someone like sprinting away.
Away from little ducks. Ducks are cute, dude. I like ducks, man. Whatever.
Quack quack.
Anyways, so that's high school.
That's my high school experience.
That's our high school year.
Fuck
But,
yeah. So
anyways.
oh shit! I was talking about sophomore year.
Oh yeah, who gives a shit?
Oh man,
Go
no,
for it.
no, I don't want to like talk so much that it's all right. Maybe we should skip to the.
Nah, you want to talk about our high school year? I mean, your sophomore year?
Sophomore year. I mean,
Go for it.
Okay, I'll just a rundown.
Cut to the pivotal point where you were like, "This is what made a change in my life."
Well, so I quit everything.
Oh
I got
my
it.
god!
God.
Hurry
Sorry,
up!
boring.
Jesus Christ, dude!
No, it's just like everything was a pivotal, as in like a pivotal point. I just got a lot of friends. I liked everything. I was really happy back then.
I got a lot of friends.
I
got my dick sucked every week. Oh man, it was the best.
But
Well, you were talking about your job.
oh yeah, my job was a big thing. But,
So you like what, a little slump from like enjoying films as much as you used to.
oh shit, yeah, that was the actual year that I stopped loving movies, or like the magic behind them, kind of, because it's kind of like when you're an audience member and you watch a movie, it's kind of like you're showing, you're getting what you get, and you just kind of like go with it, and that what you don't know, it like makes your imagination go wild.
Yeah.
But once you're behind the scenes, it kind of like fucking the magic just disappears.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. I felt like I was in a machine, and I was only a cog. Like I was the only thing that was getting the machine its money. I was just part of a big conglomerate bullshit. And everything that came out, at least that year, because 2011 wasn't a good year. Everything that came out was just, it was the same thing. And I didn't understand.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Just a different face on it, yeah.
Yeah, so for a while, from 2011 to 2012 and 13, I
kind of lost your faith.
lost my faith in everything.
Yeah.
I completely
Which is
lost
weird
that.
because we've had kind of the same experience. Like I had the same experience with music.
Music too, yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody goes through that phase when they kind of like, man, this is fucking bullshit.
I don't know if everyone goes through that phase.
I think if you really love that
That if you have a passion for
if
something.
you really have a passion for it, you're gonna fucking hate it when a crossroads comes down to it.
If you have a passion, you're bound to
You're
fucking
bound
hate
to
it one
fucking
day.
hate it, yeah.
That's where it leads you. If you have
that's
a
where it
passion,
leads
you're
you.
gonna hate it. Kill yourself now while you're at it.
Then when you're miserable, you fucking
join the club.
Wallow in that misery.
This
yeah.
podcast is for everyone who's thinking about, just grabbing that
Fucking-
gun and just, getting it over with.
Hey,
And if you haven't yet, then welcome to the team.
Relatable.
Relatable. If you feel this way, I want you to share this with 8 friends.
Including that fucker Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, we're
Fuckerberg.
sticking it to you. Oh, Fuckerberg. That's a good one, dude. I'm sure he's never heard that one before.
Oh god, I was about to make a fucking... I was about to say Nuremberg.
Dinkelberg?
No.
From Fairly Odd Parents?
The Nuremberg trials when the Holocaust. Never mind.
You're thinking about Dinkelberg, dude, from Fairly Odd Parents.
I was thinking about Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg. Anyways, no. So I had the same experience with music. I remember being at a concert, and this band that I followed for a while, from their like small stages, like playing little venues, to getting bigger and bigger and playing like larger places, right?
Yeah.
And I remember just following them as they grew and grew, and being at one of the larger venues they played, and seeing just how like people, they became more of an entity. Like the message that they were saying didn't really matter. I remember specifically at this show that they were playing, and something broke out, like some fight between some drunk guys, whatever, and the mic cut off. And I remember the singer standing there, just kind of looking like he was powerless. Like before he was controlling the audience.
Yeah.
He would say something, they would do it, and all of a sudden that power was gone. And you could kind of see that like look of panic.
Yeah.
Well, at least I did. I was kind of in this like moment, like how like does the presence of them really matter compared to like the content, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? Between like when the music's playing and people are moving, and then when the music's not even there and people are still doing the same thing.
Yeah, like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what happened. So all of a sudden the mic cut off and the singer couldn't sing anymore and the band stopped. And the movement that was happening before, everyone moving to the music was still carrying on.
Yeah.
People were still moving and the band was standing still. And I don't know, it just created this weird feeling of like, what comes from like this place of ambition and like doing something that you care about to just feeding someone's moment, I guess,
Yeah.
like people going to escape and like having an excuse to act a certain way, like getting drunk in public and like pushing people around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like when that thing that gives you that excuse disappears but you do it anyways, what's like, I don't know, like I guess what's the difference in it, I guess you can say.
Yeah, well, like you said, I remember you saying something, you were talking about is you were going to shows a lot.
Yeah.
And you notice that no matter what the music was, no matter how, like, it could be the same fucking shit that's playing.
Yeah.
People would just act the same way.
Yeah,
no
the same reactions. And I think that's where we connected on film.
Yeah.
No matter the same film, it would kind of be the same kind of people going in, people reacting the same, and then leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was the same thing for me in the shows I went to. And it kind of came this thing like, does it really matter, the content that's being, performed?
I think to a certain extent it does, but for the most part it doesn't. Like, I notice, but even from, I want to say, like my parents. Like, going back to movies. No matter what's out, they would go to the movies. No matter what. Just to go out.
Do you think it just becomes, like, a human, like, experience to have that escape?
Yeah.
To have that reasoning, like, yes. I want to do this, and I don't want to think about, what's going on with me. I want to act this certain way, and this is going to allow me to do it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's strange, man. That whole medium.
It is, it sucks for somebody that, I guess, likes the
whatever medium
the craft.
It is. Yeah, the craft of whatever it is, yeah.
and it's probably the same for video games as well. I mean,
I say any type of like art form.
Yeah, any type of art form, you're gonna get people that will go to it just to go to it and not think about the deeper meaning behind it.
Yeah, it's strange.
It sucks. That's like any drawback for any medium, but it's like, then again, it goes with the fact is, you know, that's what makes the medium, you know, viable to go by. I mean, if you want to make your living doing that thing, I mean,
like at the end of the day, it's all
that's
subjective.
Yeah, that's kind of like, you know, at least I'm getting something. At least I'm getting a paycheck every week.
Oh, at least for the artist?
Yeah, at least for the artist.
Yeah, I guess you can say.
Hey, I'm getting work. Hey,
yeah, that's true. I guess once you made it, like, I guess you kind of, it depletes of what you think from the viewer standpoint.
Yeah, but, you know, that's like the drawback, I think, from every movie ever made. I mean, movies are so weird for me because it's kind of like, you have to do the business side, and you also have to do the creative side. And how do those things, like, mix together? It puzzles me sometimes of how to, like, you know, juggle those things at the same time and still make a good movie, which is also like,
it's strange. Yeah, definitely.
It blows me away. Like, I just saw Logan, and that's like somebody who also like had a great movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you still have that like producers down your neck, and you know. It's...
Now the X-Men are gonna sue us because we said their name.
Oh fuck.
We're gonna emails from Zuckerberg. I'm
tired of getting
Wolverine.
emails to these famous people, man.
Dude, I mean, it's a burden trying to dodge all these people. But you won't keep their names out of your fucking mouth. When are you gonna learn your lesson, you piece of shit?
I'm sorry.
Well, anyways, what you're saying about film, like, definitely brings us to, like, I guess, like, the major point in our friendship is when you wanted to write that film.
Oh, yes.
Which probably would be a best for the second episode.
Part 2.
Or the first episode, since this is the pilot.
The second one would be the second one. This is episode 1, the pilot, and the next one would be episode 2.
Episode 1. So this is the pilot. Episode 1,
yeah.
pilot. Episode 2, episode 1.
Yes.
Correct. So, next episode, you can look forward to me and Nick talking about the time where we really started being
gay.
When we really started being gay. We used to go to the restrooms and jerk each other off.
Like, dude, you're doing it wrong.
We used to try to show each other up on who could jerk each other off the best. Anyways, no. The first time we actually started talking and became real compadres, friends. Each other's right-hand man.
Partner in crime.
Our partner in crime.
Be like, hold this fucking gun.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Shoot that person in the face. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
this brings the end to our
first episode of the Night Guys Night Shift.
Are we going with that?
Nighttime Boys episode pilot 1 for the 3 people who accidentally stumbled across this on the internet. You're welcome. Stay tuned for episode 2, episode 1.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.